Boxing, home of that high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. What's going on? What is going on? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, for coming in. We have a great segment today. We're going to be doing a lot of recapping on some of the interviews that we did yesterday. Also, talking about what's in the actual topics. Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney breakdown. Also, the 140 breakdown, and also the main question: what should Eddie Hearn do? He has a lot of things that he has to accomplish. So I can't wait to see what Eddie Hearn has in store for everybody else. Salute to everybody in the chat. Bam Bam Boogie in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Bam Bam Boogie. Number one person in the chat. I see you. I see you. Powerhouse was popping. Was popping. Salute Mill City. New to the channel. Welcome to the channel, Powerhouse. Watson, what's going on? Smash that like button. Absolutely, man. Appreciate you for joining the team, man. I'm actually putting the members link only as well while I'm already here, right? Salute to everybody on the chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. We got an interesting one. Sorry also about the thumbnail today. I already had it made, but I wasn't able to drop it on. But it's a good one. So, like I said, we're gonna be doing the breakdown of Devin Haney and and Ryan Garcia. What are my thoughts? Obviously, we're gonna get the call-ins. What do you think people are gonna think about the fight? But clearly, don't be talking about like, oh, I think he's gonna win. No, no, no. Tell me how he's gonna win. What are the possibilities that are gonna be happening? Is it gonna be a dominant performance? And I'm gonna be asking questions. I'm gonna hit the callers like how I hit some of these guests. Con la presión. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hit them with that. So smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We should have a good one. You never know who's gonna be tapping in on one of our lives, right? Um, so let me get the members link up for all my peoples that want to become members and support the channel just on another level. You feel me? And also, we're going to be breaking down some of the things that Sube Matias has spoken upon. Because we gotta relate. And now I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got the captions. You know what I mean? The subtitles. The subtitles are up. You know what I mean? Salute to Box for. Oh man, it's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. Salute to you, man. Salute. Smash the like button. I'm gonna put the members link. Sorry. Let me put the members link. Hector Tapia, what's going on? What's going on? How we doing today, man? Blessings to everybody. Mill City Boxing Nation. Salute. Once again, one of the members of Mill City Boxing, Bang Bang Boogie in the building. Hopefully the members link is working on this one. Let's check. Let's check. Let me check if it's working. Go on in. Salute to Jackie Hernandez. Salute, salute. La Reina del Boxeo, what's going on? Another member, second member of Mill City Boxing, but the number one, the first member of Mill City Boxing ever. You know what I mean? So I don't know if the members link is working. I don't think it is, but let me see. Y'all can let me know if it's working or not. Um, let's see if it's working now. I replaced it. Que se joda. D1 Boxing, what's going on? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. So we having a great session today. Today's segment, once again, for people that are just tapping in, when we're breaking down the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, when we obviously dropping the poll as well, recapping on some of the interviews that we did yesterday, because they are going to be telling a storyline down the road. And then I'm going to be getting the call-ins right now as well. So anybody that wants to call in on the panel and talk some boxing and talk about the topics that we are speaking upon for today, then And then obviously the end of the question is for today is, what should Eddie Hearn do for Jerome Boots Ennis, Super Matias, Yeah, I see that I see that the link is not working. But if you guys want to join and become a member of Mill City Boxing, on the bio you can find it. Jackie, let everybody know where they can find it too on the in the chat if you don't mind. Salute to Jackie. Salute to Bam Bam Boogie as well. Salute to all y'all. Um, this is a big topic. Obviously, people be like, "Yo, Mills, um, why HLD? What's going on, HLD?" I got the call-ins right now, and I feel like it's very important for people to understand. Uh, what are these topics? Hold on one second. Subscribe. All right. So we got the open panel here, ladies and gentlemen. We are now live on Mill City Boxing on YouTube and on Instagram. So if you guys want to call in, especially all the members as well, and all the peoples, um, it works. This is when I click the link. Okay, sounds good. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen, as well coming in so we can improve the visibility of the show. Um, so let's get to it. In my behalf of this weekend's fight with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, it seems like everybody has Devin Haney. Obviously, when you look at the odds, the betting odds for Vegas, it's a big spread when it comes to Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. But when it comes down to the favorite, the person that sells the tickets, the person that gets viewed the most, when it comes down to these fights is Ryan Garcia, and he is the favorite of this fight, which surprised me, but it is what it is. I mean, he didn't lose as much stock as that I thought he was going to lose after losing to Javante Tank Davis. Um, he's still an attraction, and when I look at his fan base and I see the people that stick to Ryan, it's different. They're young. I mean, I noticed there's a lot of girls that go and look at him. He's a hunt. He's basically a stud. You know what I'm saying? He's like the young Oscar De La Hoya. To be honest with you, he gives me those De La Hoya vibes. That pretty boy type of vibes, right? So, he got it. And when it comes down to Devin Haney, he got his own fan base as well. Now, obviously, we can go and talk about negative upon, hey, Ryan Garcia fought Oscar Duarte after he fought Tank and he didn't fight pay-per-view. But hey, Lomachenko and Devin Haney, their sales were, I think, at 100 and something. People were like, "Hey, listen, that got to be Lomachenko." Lomachenko had a lot of stock uh, into that fight. You know what I mean? Then we go into the Regis Prograis fight. Didn't look good, especially when you have promoters that don't want to exclude numbers. Now, um, we can go on and on and on, but whatever, facts are facts. And when Ryan Garcia and Javante Tank Davis did those numbers, there's a resume of Ryan Garcia doing those numbers with Tank Davis. So therefore, he wins by the numbers. You know what I mean? And therefore, he is the A side. Now, Super Matias goes and says, "Hey, um, you know, if Haney, does any numbers, it's going to be due to the fact of Ryan Garcia." Salute to HLD in the building. What's going on, HLD? Good afternoon, bro. Good afternoon. Sorry for the late start, ladies and gentlemen. I had to get myself together, had a lot of errands to do. Salute to Jackie Hernandez. Thank you for the $20. Appreciate, girl. All the support. Um, Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Also, so, the topic of today, HLD, is the breakdown of Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney this week. Um, I didn't really look into the card, wondering why nobody's really promoting the card. Do you know? I mean, I know that Arnold Barboza is on the card now. I've been trying to get a hold.
He's fighting Macomb, I think he said.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Other than him, do you know anybody that's on that Ryan Garcia and
Not at all, man. Let me tell you something, man. I'd still be surprised if this fight goes through, man. I muted Ryan Garcia on my ex for the past few weeks, bro. He was giving me. Yeah, I needed to take a drink every time you see all his posts, bro. It's just pathetic. I joined this space yesterday that he had, bro.
I was listening to it too. I was in there for a little bit.
Yo, my man.
But I'll let you break it down because I stopped because I get like.
I listened for maybe 10 minutes. That's all I could take, bro, at the most. Yo, this kid is on something else, bro. I don't know if he's trolling big time or not, but bro, he's talking. He's got a girl on that shit, and apparently they're taking shots. The girl comes to him, little man, can I piss on you? I'm like, what? And then right after that, we believe in God, and I don't know what. But he said, nah, you can't piss on me. I don't like that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Wow, this shit is this, bro? Yo, this is. I mean, this is a
yellow showers.
Golden showers.
Golden showers. Wow.
Golden showers. I mean, to each his own. I'm not gonna critique it. I'm just saying that was not. It's bizarre, bro. It's not in the. Then you're talking about that Jesus loves me, and I'm like, bro, this is some crazy talk, bro. And then he sounds like he's drunk. His bitch sounds like she's drunk.
I've been there.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? This is. I'm like, no, I don't know if this. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, he's passing all the VADA test, but that's just for.
He's posting the VADA tests, yes.
But that's only for PEDs. That doesn't say for drugs or
correct.
That's just for PEDs.
Enhancement. Performance.
So, I really don't know what to make of it. I mean, you try to want to break the fight objectively, but when you know all this crazy shit's going on, it's like, man, I really don't know. I watched the Ryan Garcia Duarte fight this weekend.
Well, for the first time?
And to see how, because let me refresh my memory how he fought in that fight. He was on his back foot pretty much the entire fight. He was not a high volume puncher, which is what I think you need to be against Devin Haney. Yeah, he knocked the guy out or he stopped him, but that guy was coming forward. I don't know how he's gonna do against Devin Haney, and with everything else that's going on, I don't know, man. This is like a circus show at this point, bro. They cut the prices again on the tickets yesterday, because they were still astronomically high. They're now the 200 sections are like $200 normal prices, but I don't know, man. I don't know what's to break down and I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Devin Haney doesn't sell shit, and Ryan Garcia, I think the pairing up with Tank made it a sell, right? Just like again, you need sometimes you need a good dance partner for a mega sell, but is he gonna? I mean, he did fight Duarte on regular DAZN, so is he really that much of a big draw against Devin Haney by like that? No, these two guys, they're. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about it, bro. It's just I know I'm not buying the fight. I'm gonna go to my favorite sports bar and look at the circus show. That's what I'm not gonna spend $80 on this shit. I know I'm not.
Salute to El Bellaco Coda en la casa. What's going on, El Bellaco?
Está con la Manuela anda.
Salute to everybody on the live, man. Make sure you guys go out, smash the like button, also the members link if you guys want to come out, support the channel on another level.
What's your take on it, man? I don't really even. It's just this is one of the most bizarre shit ever, bro.
So I mean, let's look at it as a positive note. Yes, let's look at the boxing. So, Ryan Garcia is a better boxer than Regis Prograis.
You think?
Yes, he has more attributes. he moves better with his feet. I think Reed just moves his head good, but he doesn't really move it that good at really good anyway. But it moves it better than Ryan.
He moves his head, but he doesn't
Yeah,
move his feet.
and the only thing that at least with Regis, he keeps his head down. He doesn't really keep it up. So that's the only thing with Ryan is that he keeps his chin up, which is a problem. I don't know if him and Derek James fix that. It seems to me that they're working on fundamentals. So I'm trying to, I'm also, when I bringing this up, I'm also saying that this is like the better Brian, right? But then again, if I have to go and analyze, because I want to like not think of IG and what he's doing outside of it, because I think he's
Right,
trying
all the
to.
crazy shit.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to like, because this way I see even a very focused Ryan Garcia has a good shot against Devin Haney.
I'll tell you one thing though. If you've been in there with somebody and you have this type of confidence, is different than when you haven't been in there with Tank and have this confidence because you are a bigger guy and he's a smaller guy. Nah, this is a confidence of we're the same size. I might be a little bit taller than you, but in reality, I look at it as the same size. Or you might want to say Devin's bigger. I don't know, but in reality, when it comes to punching, I think we're gonna look at the snappier puncher, the better puncher is Ryan Garcia here, without a doubt. I mean, we're talking about he got a better right hand, and the reason why he got a better right hand is because it's faster now. Does does he use it as much as Devin? No, he doesn't use it as much as Devin. But is it faster than Devin's? Yeah, it is faster than Devin's. You know, can if Ryan wants to slip and throw the right hand and counter Devin's right hand. He could do it, and I've been noticing that he's doing it like this with the shield. So because
Yes.
he knows that his head, Derek James is looking at him like, all right, he don't really move his head like this, really. So he ain't really gonna slip shit. So I'm gonna teach him what I taught Spence because Spence is the same way. You feel
Natural.
me? So he has the attributes to be able to come out and use the little things that Spence has and fire back and be effective, which is great. But is that confidence of Derrick James come in and play? Does it work? Did we see it in Oscar Duarte? I seen certain things, but I didn't see Errol Spence things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see those
He was
type
on his
of
back
things.
foot that whole fight pretty much with Duarte, so it's a different type of a fight. He's not gonna be on his back foot again.
Correct. Correct. So it's going to be a different type of a fight, absolutely, and a different type of confidence because not that they just been there in the amateurs, but they did the sparring together as well. So now your confidence level's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? And you're the puncher.
Well, if you look at Ryan Garcia versus Seagal, the guy was on his back foot the entire night, and it didn't look pretty for Ryan Garcia because the guy was on the back foot all night long, surviving. So,
Hmm.
is that what we're gonna see with Devin Haney? Is Devin Haney gonna stay in the I really don't see Devin Haney going at him like he did Regis Prograis. I said it before. I see Devin Haney, Kambosos one fight.
See, and then you have to understand too, it's like Devin Haney's also been in there with to this day. To this day, he's had probably the longer arm reach. He's
By an
been
inch against Ryan Garcia, I think it is 1 inch.
all right. So I bet you this is probably what like the closest that he's probably had,
Yeah.
right? But then now it's all about timing and speed, which you see that Ryan got.
And he can't bully Ryan. That's for sure. He ain't gonna be able to push Ryan back and bully him.
If Ryan can't let him go, I think he could.
Mm.
Ryan got to let him go. He can't just pop shot with Devin. Devin's creative. He has a high IQ. You can't just pop shot him. This
No,
ain't
but I'm saying
you
that
know.
that Devin Haney is not gonna be able to bully Ryan Garcia. He's equally in size. He's not like pushing a little Lomachenko. He ain't pushing a Jojo Diaz.
But what happens if he finds Ryan's timing? That's the thing.
I can see that.
And then the footwork with the traps. and he finds his timing. There's when the problem comes for Ryan, and I think that's why when and it's gonna nice to see the adjustments that Devin Haney brings to this fight, because the way he's so confident I'm gonna stop him and all that. I'm not so confident in all that.
Nah, that's all talk.
I think that's all talk. I'm trying to get in your head warfare type of shit. You know, I think Ryan really believes he could do what he's saying he's gonna do.
And
You
I
know,
believe that he could if he catches him. If he catches him.
and I think that and I'm not gonna say that Devin can't hurt Ryan, because he definitely can. He definitely can, and he has the attributes to stop Ryan. But I haven't seen this killer instinct in this kid yet.
No.
And once I see it, then I can go and say, "Oh, he's stopping shit."
Right.
But I'm not gonna go out here and he's not. But I'm not. You gotta see. I'm a seer. I gotta see it.
That's why I believe that the only way Ryan Garcia can win this fight, he's got to fight like Gustavo Limos did the other night versus Hitchison. Got to go at him. He's got to go at him, disrupt all that comfortability, not let him just get in a groove. He's got to be he's got to be throwing 60 punches around. That's the way I see. He's got to be throwing 60 punches around. He's got to be, a volume puncher like Pitbull Cruz.
Yes.
I'm not saying fight like Cruz. I'm saying the volume that, I'm coming. William Cepeda type of shit. Come at you, come at you, come at you. And not stop.
Because the only way, all right, so say things go Devin's way, right? Say it goes Devin's way, because it's gonna go eventually his way, I believe, right? Because I feel like he'll make the adjustments, and he has to make it rough. That's another thing about Devin. Devin needs to make this fight really rough. He can't just because if you give Ryan time, he's gonna be able to pick his spots. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to give time, Ryan. The reason why people were successful with Ryan, like check it out, right? Rolly in the sparring. Rolly's un bellaco. He looks crazy. You know what I mean? He comes at you. You don't even understand when he's gonna come. You know the Luke Campbell shot. Did you see how Luke Campbell threw the shot? Like, damn, you got hit with that, John?
You saw that coming a mile away.
Wow. I'm like, wow, you got hit with that Luke Campbell shot? Like, he hit you, like, he went like almost over his head. That was not sharp whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everything boxing. Salute, salute. So he wasn't sharp in that. So I think with the definition of Ryan Garcia when it comes to striking, you could say he's sharp. Now, is he fundamentally flawed? Yes. Now, this is where Derek James comes in. But now this is also like Derek is just a coach. He
can only do so much.
Yes. And hearing him saying, "Oh, I didn't tell him to do that Ryan Garcia role."
No.
I didn't tell him to do that. I don't know why he did it. So that goes and shows me.
And when he went at Tank, it was that recklessness of overcommitting the Tank. That was not the game plan. It was him that wanted to go ahead and go at Tank like that. He said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go at him." I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck you mean? You're just gonna go at at Tank like that?" That's why he got knocked the fuck out. He opened himself up to that shit. So Devin Haney's got to be is the favorite, and rightly so, because of many of the intangibles that Devin brings. He's the most disciplined fighter. He's going to stick to the game plan. He actually listens to his corner, and I think he's also learning not to give a fuck. You know what? This is who I am, and if I stink up the joint or whatever, fuck it, I stink it up. So I didn't knock out Regis Prograis, but I got the win. So what? And maybe he's learning that it is what it is, and I'm gonna protect my O at all costs.
Now, the thing about with Ryan's jab versus Devin's jab, because this is going to be very important here, because the thing about with Devin is that when you take away his jab, he is very less creative. He works off the jab. Everything is off the jab. You know what I mean? Unless he's a bigger guy and he can go and shoot the 2-3-2-3 or the 2-3-2. He'll do that when he's the bigger guy and he knows that your hands are up and he's stuck already like 14 different jabs at you down the middle, and now your hands are already up. Now he's he has the now he's yeah, exactly. So when you have Ryan Garcia that can throw that shit back at you, that has almost the same reach as you, now we all know in boxing this has to do with rhythm. And I'll tell you right now, if we go and I told Devin and Ryan to go dance right now, I bet you that Devin know how to. He got more rhythm than Ryan.
I don't know, man. I seen both of them dancing, bro. I seen him.
For real? Okay, I don't know. I never seen them dance. I seen Ryan. It didn't look not very good looking.
No, man, but you need to see Devin Haney, the monkey dance, bro, that he was doing, bro.
But he was playing around. I'm talking about like maybe like him being serious in the club.
I think they both dance like they from the birds, bro. They both from the birds, bro.
Like, you think the girls are being like, he's Ryan Garcia, oh, he's Devin Haney, like.
That's the only bro. That's it, bro.
It's all it is. It's good.
You know when I know that when I take a girl out to bed, but when I start to see that, man, she like, damn, this the way he dances, he's gonna fuck my brains up.
Well, listen, besides, right? I think that Devin Haney has, when it comes down to exercising that jab, he just knows how to do it better. He knows how to throw different versions of it. He knows, there's so many different. They say there's around like 9 different variations of the jab. I'm pretty sure Devin is using almost all of them. You know what I mean? Versus Ryan is just like he probably just learned like his fourth or fifth one, and he's not even really.
Haney's most difficult fights up to date was Jojo Diaz and Lomachenko, and both those guys, because of their volume, getting at him, not only took away his jab, they out-jabbed him.
And I think they're setting that up, Jojo Diaz versus Oscar Duarte.
Okay. But
Golden Boy's trying to give Jojo a shot.
I mean, look, man, Jojo, he's a good fighter. He just doesn't have the power, man.
So look out for Jojo Diaz versus Ryan Garcia.
You think so?
If Ryan loses to Devin, when Ryan loses to Devin,
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I just think that like it's gonna be a good fight, and to a point that, to be real, it could probably be a rematch.
Oh, there's a possibility, right?
Yeah, it's about. Why do you think this is in New York and not over there?
Well, no, it's not over there because all the stadiums are taken up. NBA playoffs and.
All right, so even if that's the case, to be like, all right, so they already have a plan on what they would do the rematch in. They have a date already, and now they do it now. ¿Tú me entiendes?
If it's a good enough fight, you might get a rematch. If they get paid and if it's a good fight, I can see that.
They were good fights, right? They were supposedly good fights in the amateurs. I'm pretty nobody. You don't hear nothing bad. Do you hear anything about the sparring? I don't. Normally, you hear something about the sparring. Somebody got over somebody.
No, I don't. What of them two sparring each other?
Yeah, after they.
No, I haven't heard anything.
So that must have been on some 50-50 shit too.
But we're talking about team, bro.
It's the thing about it. Under the lights, when it counts, Devin Haney has performed spotless when it comes to more spotlessly than Ryan. But when it comes to Ryan, because at the end of the day, he's not getting as hit as much as Ryan. He's making the performance look better because look at the opposition that he's fighting. You know what I'm saying? Now Ryan, yeah, he just gets the job done, but there's a lot of mistakes in between. You know what I mean?
We haven't seen like an oh my god performance by Ryan Garcia. Damn, that was a performance.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. We haven't seen that.
We haven't got that.
And even though I think that he lost, Haney lost versus Loma, that was a good performance. You know, he did. It was a good.
Imagine Ryan with Loma. Oh my goodness.
Bendito. It'll piece him up.
Piece him up easy.
Cause it'll be like what Loma did with Luke Campbell. But Luke Campbell, did he go 12 rounds with Luke Campbell?
Nah, he stopped him with a body shot.
Luke Campbell?
Yeah, he stopped him with a body shot.
Loma.
No, Loma. What do you mean, Loma? Loma, he went the distance. Everybody, half of the world thinks Loma won.
No, I'm saying Loma when he fought Campbell.
Oh yeah, they went the distance. Yeah,
they went the distance. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's really hard for anybody to say what everybody has already been saying any different. Old boy's got a puncher's chance, and unless we see something different in the ring that night, the only thing I can see is just Devin Haney skating away with a. But one thing is for sure, if Ryan clips him like the way Linares clipped Haney, the fight will be over. Ryan will finish that.
I gotta see Ryan on the clinch too. That's another thing. I seen Benavidez on the clinch. I seen Subiel get clinched. I seen Pitbull Cruz get clinched. I never seen after Ryan hurt somebody off the clinch.
He doesn't let him clinch, bro. He stops him. That's what he did to Duarte.
He has the spacing. That kid has he has the punch placement and the spacing. I don't think he has really like rocked somebody and needed to fight off of the clinch, because I think that's one thing about with Haney I would say is he's like physically strong. You know what I mean? Like he ain't punching. He's just like physically strong, and I think that he's going to be more physically strong. You know, the longer he's at 140 pounds.
Oh, and Haney's got heart. Let's not take that. He doesn't have no quit in him as far as trying to, you know. So that I get, we have to give Haney, but I just feel that if Ryan hurts Devin Haney, the fight is going to be over.
It depends what shot. That's all I'm saying. Because
I'm not saying one shot. I'm saying that he'll stop him. He's going to blast him, and they'll stop the fight or he'll knock him out. He does have a killer instinct.
Hey, if you what you are saying and Subriel saying that he's blandito, then maybe. What's going on, Pete? What's going on? New caller.
Right now, watching this press conference, next fight coming up.
Nice. Yeah. So, what you think about the fight? Do you think it goes the distance? Do you think Ryan wins? Do you think Haney wins? How does it go? Is it a tough fight? Is it an easy fight? Also, the reason why we got to go this far, because then people are going to be like, yo, Mills, why you got to get into Pacifics? Because Devin Haney said that he's going to make him look like a C plus fighter.
He's gonna make him quit again.
Oh, and then the quit. Oh yeah, but he's saying a lot of shit. He's saying quit, and then I got the video on my YouTube as far as him saying, "I promise y'all that I'm gonna knock him out." He's talking to his dad and saying, "I promise you," and then his dad goes and says, "You never let me down, King."
Hit him with the bridges. Hit him with the bridge. Knock out Bridges. Then what happened? That didn't go.
He said he's gonna knock out Regis, right? No. He said he's gonna.
No, you're supposed to knock out Cambosos them 2 times.
No. But he didn't say he was gonna knock out Regis though. He said he was gonna beat him up, and he did.
He said he was gonna knock out Gamboa. Yep, remember Cambosos? Remember the 2 fights? He told Cambosos, "I'm gonna whoop your ass the first time. The second time he said he was gonna knock Cambosos out. The second time you did it, you went all the distance. Hey, if we're gonna take him at his word, the way he's talking greasy, he better beat up Ryan Garcia the way Terrence Crawford beat up Spence. Like that.
We got my man Hamza in the building. What's going on? My old head. Now we breaking down the Haney versus Ryan Garcia fight. We're breaking down some of the things that Haney is saying, and we trying to hold them accountable for it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, Ryan Garcia, he said he was weight drained for the Tank fight. If you want to believe it or not, that's one thing. But one thing we do know for sure is Tank Davis does not punch like Devin Haney. We know that for a fact. So, should we really be doubting Ryan Garcia in this fight that much?
Hey, Mill, my man, my brother, get ready to do push-ups, Papa. I got Haney stopping that Soko Troco, Papa, and get up out of here.
It's alright. It's alright. What you think? You think it's gonna be? You think it's gonna be easy, or when's he gonna stop him? Cause I need you to be doing push-ups with me. Without me, cause I'm not doing push-ups. We definitely going the distance over here.
You got the pink one doing push-ups with you, Papa. I gotta see that.
Don't worry. What's good with you though?
I'm gonna take notes on y'all.
Yeah.
Check it out, Mike. Check this out. I got him going in the later rounds and stopping him. I don't see that.
HLD is going the distance for your eyes. You think?
Man, let me tell you, man. This is the only statistic I'm gonna put out there. Jorge Linares had 5 losses up to the night that he fought Devin Haney. Three out of his 5 losses were just right before Devin Haney, and those were by all knockout until he faced Devin Haney, and it went 12 rounds. That was his first loss by decision after being knocked out other 5 previous times. I don't see it happening. And Devin Haney threw everything. Devin Haney was blasting Linares, and he couldn't hurt him. You know how the saying goes. Siempre hay una primera vez, papá. There's always a first time, pues. Bro, man. Haney extended the career of Linares and of Gamboa, bro, after they fought. They were supposed to be retired after that night. And they said, Coño, if I lasted against this young buck 12 rounds, I could get a couple more paychecks. Yeah, right. Check this out, though. He at 140 now. He bringing up. He training for a knockout, from what I'm understanding. And this up and down, nigga, we need to take that Garcia clown industry out the way. Ya estoy harto del people pay. I'm like, I don't care what you say, it sound good. I got Haney stopping the ball in the later rounds. Like, I agree with that part. I cannot be before this fight. I thought who for boxing, who's it better to win, Haney or Ryan Garcia? And I'm like, well, because of the popularity of Ryan Garcia. But after this shit going on, you know, I cannot deal with another training camp of this crazy shit, bro. It's crazy how you got real bona fide cats, man, wanting to fight Devin Haney. This dude hasn't even won a title, and he's getting all these damn opportunities. Nigga, you got stopped. You curved out. You quit. Come on, man. Get him out of there already. Get him out. You don't need these opportunities. Nigga, you ain't jumping on them, and you ain't capitalizing on them, Johns, man. Now, if you were scared of getting hit, bro. You're scared of getting hit. You know, you could get knocked the fuck out. Capitalizing, cuz, you know what I mean? It'd be a different story. But, I'm done with the clown show. Let's get the big and better things.
Okay. I like that. Now, where's your? So listen, where you? Listen, Pete, were you able to listen to the Subir Matias interview?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I dropped a piece today. We're gonna get a lot of controversy, right? We're gonna get a lot of controversy.
About this shit. I'm like, man, that's like, I ain't worried about it, man. I said, but he is. I said, Mills, you is right on one point. What's the controversy, Papa? His microphone is like underwater, man. What's the controversy?
Pete.
Hello? Yo.
What's up? Yo, can you speak a little louder so we can hear you?
What's the controversy? You hear me?
Yo, your mic's distorted.
Back out because my thing's acting weird. I'm gonna back out and come back in.
All right, cool. All right. So listen. Talk to me. Where do you feel like the controversy's gonna start?
Yo, by the way, I'm ultra impressed with Subriel Matias. Come on. I just want to say real quick before we get to Subriel. Go ahead, my man. Cut the other guy off. I think y'all tripping. I think y'all falling too much into like the promotion. Like y'all gotta understand what sells. Like it's controversy that sells. Right? So even aside from that, Ryan is the only one making these big fights happen. He ain't making it hard on the negotiation table. He's even taking pay cuts and everything. Devin Haney doesn't deserve the cut that he's getting with Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Based on his previous numbers, not based on the ticket sales right now.
Do you know what the percentage is? You know what the percentage is? No, but hold on for the viewers to know, because it's not just your point. We want to hear everything. So tell us about the percentage. You can't just tell us that. Come on, clarify.
He's taking less money, you said.
He's taking less money, but what's the percentage? He says that he doesn't deserve the percentage. That like clarify. Why do you feel that way?
I'm going based off what Ryan is saying.
Okay. So it was a 60-40, right? It was a 60-40 percentage. I know that for a fact.
55-45 is what Bill Haney said.
55-45.
That's even worse. If it's 55-45, listen, Ryan just had the biggest fight of the year last year, selling 1.3 million pay-per-views. Devin Haney, we just confirmed that Devin Haney didn't even get $1. After back-end money for pay-per-views.
Okay.
Meaning that $30,000, 30,000 pay-per-views that was going around the rumors is basically true. You know what I'm saying? They didn't make. You gotta respect that he's the champion, bro. You gotta respect that. What does that have to
No, A side is A side. Nah. But so if Ryan's saying that he doesn't deserve it, then it's true what he's saying.
You don't bring belts to the negotiation table, bro. Yes, you do.
Not at that level. Not at that level, HLD.
Guys, respect. What are we talking about? No, that got nothing to do with negotiations, bro. Yo, it does absolutely, bro. No, it does absolutely. No, the belt gets you to that position. It gets so he's the B side. So what are we arguing about? Who's the B side? Haney's the B side on this. All right, but nigga, he's getting 45%. He just sold 30,000 pay-per-views. 45% of what? When this fight is not even selling, bro. The tickets are all available. Yo, I see. No, that's not true. Go back on the tickets.
Nah, they're getting better. The sales are getting better.
Again yesterday. Yo, let me go back on the ticket joint. Go back on the ticket joint and don't click the resale. Don't go. I'm not talking about that. They had to cut prices again yesterday. Can you listen to what I'm saying, or did you listen to what I just said?
Nope.
Right, you keep repeating the same thing. Yeah, but it's the point. They had to cut prices again yesterday. Do it. So you're going base. So that's why Haney's getting 45%, because they knew that the fight wasn't gonna sell.
Obligado, if they sell, regardless if they cut.
You don't negotiate based on the future. It's based on potential. Yes, a lot of it is about analytics and potential. Anyway. In my opinion, then, because HLD's right. Then listen, but in my opinion, Devin Haney should not be getting 45% when he did not get $1 on back-end money for previous programs. They sold 30,000 pay-per-views, you know what I'm saying, and didn't get $1. You know what I'm saying? At minimum, 40%, bro. 40%. aside, that's your opinion, bro. Aside from, you sell 30,000 pay-per-views and you want to get 40% versus the dude that just made the biggest fight last year. All right, well, that's your opinion. And saying, in my opinion, Ryan's not making it hard to make these fights happen. And it's a big fight. He just fought Tank Davis, bro. And now he's fighting Devin Haney. He just want to fight. So y'all talking about y'all want to get him out the game, and there's a fighter that just want to fight. Devin Haney's making it all about business. That he want to fight Shakur. Look at the offer he said. Devin, Tank Davis and his team, Steven Espinosa confirmed it. You know what I'm saying? That Tank Davis team requested for Steven Espinosa to go ask Bill Haney and the team. You know what I'm saying? If they want to negotiate a fight, and they said, "Nah, we're gonna move up to 140." So Devin Haney didn't stay at 135 to negotiate a fight with Tank's team. He couldn't stay at 135. All of that was cap. He was never going to stay at 135.
Yeah, he was never going to stay.
The guy was dying at 135.
Yeah, he was never going to stay at 135. There was too many.
That's all cap.
There was way too many interviews saying that he was moving up.
All right. Smoke and mirrors like the fake 25% offer that Bill Haney got exposed on the boxing voice that it was for him to try to then see if he could shop the fight. Fucking liars, bro.
Nah, and I hear like, to be honest with you, I hear what Coda's saying as far as like the percentage wise and stuff like that. Cool. That's what that is. But let's talk about what's happening at the end of the day. Like, if that is the case, all we do see is Ryan selling the fight. All I do see is Devin Haney promoting for businesses to, basically be sponsors for his side. Stuff that, Ryan Garcia doesn't get no involvement with. You know what I mean?
Ryan Garcia's promoting it on his own. Devin Haney is going on the major podcast scene promotion tour. Who wins the
But Ryan starting the controversy to.
Devin going on the major. Yo, my man, as much as I'm not a fan of Haney, you over here just want to tell it. The kid is he did the $1 Million Game interview. He was on a couple other big podcasts the other day. I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying that he didn't do none of that. I'm telling you that y'all trying to get Ryan out of here, like you said, and Ryan is doing everything inside a fight. Ryan is making the big fights happen. What are you talking about? You're the one coming at me for saying about that. You're the one saying that you want Ryan out the game. It makes no fucking sense. Because I'm fighting, bro. You like payasos, we don't like payasos.
No, but I don't want HLD. HLD. Hold on. Check it, right? So I would have to agree as far as like, I think Ryan good for the game. I just think that, he gotta be a better individual to be in the game. You know what I mean? He gotta be the better him. But I don't think that I think he's great for the sport, because if he's bringing in numbers and boxing supposedly dying like other analysts are saying, then we need to keep Ryan in the game. But in the same time, let's be honest. If this is a good fight, I mean, you'll be looking bad right now. If it's a good fight.
What? Even aside from that, Ryan is a 15-time national.
Nah, I don't care about any of that.
People try to make it seem like he's trash, bro.
No. It's not about that. It's about what you do under the lights. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. He need to get some. He need to get some good performances. Win, lose or draw, Ryan Garcia has to have a good performance. Period.
Rematch clause in this? Nah.
No rematch clause, but you know what? The people will demand it. Trust me, his numbers. Devin Haney's gonna want to run it back with Ryan. He's gonna want to.
Even if he stops him, especially if he's not stopping Ryan.
He's not stopping Ryan.
People believe it. It's wild. He's stopping a fight. Who the fuck is Devin Haney to stop Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia, crazy ass. He found some power. I could only see a TKO if he's beating him up, bro. If he's picking him apart, like, you know. I agree with that. Like, listen, that's the way Devin Haney will be. It's almost like a.
But yo, it's gonna be war because he's A side. Yo, it's gonna be war. He's gonna take a crazy beating because he's the A side. It's not gonna be one of those premature stoppages. He's gonna have to take a real beat down.
He going out on his shield.
Basically, that why you think they're saying that he's gonna quit because he is the A side, and that's the only way this fight possibly will get stopped. Is he got? He has to, yeah, bro.
They saw that versus Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? The judges scored that second round, what they scored it. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney and Bill Haney is not trying to let that fight go to the judges. You know what I'm saying? When Ryan sells a whole lot, he's better for the business. And it's a possibility that they rob him on the scorecard. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why they're trying to put that pressure, you know what I'm saying, in his head, and they're gonna try to like get the stop it. But Devin Haney isn't gonna take huge risks either against Ryan Garcia. Once he feels that pop, it's like Mike Tyson said, bro. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
Face, bro, all that him saying game plan, bro.
No, this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, oh, this is how Ryan Garcia's punch tastes with 8-ounce gloves. Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I say it's gonna be a Haney Cambosos one type of fight. That first fight, I see that's what's gonna happen. 58 holes, pot shots, running around. 30 seconds of the time with no punches thrown between the two because they're so far away, and that type of shit, bro. I think Ryan gonna apply pressure.
I think Ryan got more accuracy than Cambosos.
And the shit is that like he applied pressure versus Tank like second round. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, he wanted away from the game plan. But Tank like Tank, you know, he made like adjustments. Like he started putting his jab out there. You know what I'm saying? Getting the distance, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like staying calm and shit. Like, and then when he cracked Ryan, it kind of step Ryan back again. Like, all right, hold on, let me, you know what I'm saying, slow down. Devin Haney's not, he don't got that power to like scare Ryan or he doesn't, and he doesn't need to, bro. He could beat him on the cards, and that's honest. Like, he don't got that. Mercy, Mel, what happened?
Oh, so let's get into let's get into that, because that was a lot of promo right there.
About what?
About Ryan and Devin. That's good. We just hyped it up for this weekend. But check it. Let's get into some of these interviews that we dropped and some of the controversy that that interview I just dropped right now. That piece, is going to hit. Very controversial. Talk about when Subir Matias said that you know even Tank needs Latinos on the card. Check out his whole card, and it's all Latinos. If you look at Tank's resume or the opponents that he fights, there's Latinos. When you look at all Devin Haney's opponents besides Lomachenko, all Latinos, the ones that we praise him for, right? And he's basically saying that wherever there's a Latino event, the people buy the tickets.
Was he wrong?
I'm not saying he's wrong, but there's certain things that need to be cleaned up that I wanna like say, and this is the defense to him. It's not just it's not just Latinos. Like even if you have a country behind you, you know what I'm saying. But it happens to be that Latinos and you know what I'm saying, and blacks, we run the sport. We've been lit, and I know everyone from Japan and people from Australia are gonna be on my neck right now. And I understand you guys are great fighters too, great fighters, great amazing fighters, and you guys are in the top. You guys are in the top. You guys are in the top. You guys are in the top with us. But that's how you get your following. You get your core following from that, and that's what Subed was saying. That's what I think that he meant. But or maybe not. Maybe he really felt like, hey, Latinos. I'm not gonna speak for the man, but some of the things that he said were true. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that anything that he didn't say wasn't true. But I still think that Tank sells. You feel what I'm saying? Like I still believe Tank sells, like regardless. I know he sells.
With Latinos on the card. He don't gotta have no Latinos on the card, bro. Like that's crazy.
No. But Coda. Hold on. Listen, look who Tank's fought, and look what even Calvin Ford has said.
Yeah, because that's the Mayweather blueprint, bro. Come on, of course he came up with Mayweather.
Okay, so what's wrong? So what's wrong with Subir saying that?
You said what?
What's so wrong with Subir saying that that's the Mayweather blueprint?
I mean, that is the Mayweather blueprint.
It just happens to be that he's a Latino saying it, and it's different.
Yo, bro, listen. The undercard could have got announced 3 weeks before the fight, and that fight would have still sold. Tank Davis versus Frank Martin. Everybody want to see that fight, bro. That's a great fight, bro.
I know everybody want to see it. But is it gonna sell out the arena? Is it gonna? Huh?
Selling events is not a problem. Tank will sell out an event anywhere.
Yeah, and I believe that.
Tank will sell out an event anywhere. Now, when we're talking about pay-per-view numbers,
but like but look it when I went to go see him at Atlanta. Check it. I went to go see him in Atlanta. He fought Barrios. You know what I'm saying? He did a great numbers with Cruz. Before Ryan is Latino. Hector Garcia is Latino. What are we talking about here? It's not, and it's not about who sells more, Coda. It's about having a no. It's not about who sells more. I'm gonna tell you what it is. The same thing that Calvin Ford said. It's different fan bases. That's all it is. So say if Tank is bringing. Say if Tank is bringing numbers, he wants Haney to bring his own numbers too, because he are his own numbers. Because there's Haney fans that will watch a Tank Davis performance. Do you understand? They share a lot of the fan base, which is what Calvin Ford was saying. Now, if you go to a Pitbull Cruz, why you think they were talking about that fight? Because he has his own fan base that doesn't watch Devin Haney.
That's why I said Tank versus Subriel will be a fire fight once Subriel gets more.
And I think and I believe that that's a bigger fight too. But then again, we got to show a lot of credit to also the fact that we haven't had a real Puerto Rican and Mexican fight in a long time. And we all know how big that is. You know, Danny Garcia sells tickets, right? And he didn't ever even. A lot of people say he didn't even get the whole love of the Puerto Ricans, right? But then if we go even deeper, Miguel Cotto was known to sell that shit out. And broke records. Danny did too, but broke records. You know what I'm saying? So if and I know that Subreda is not those guys yet. I understand that. I know he's not those guys yet, and he needs certain wins to get that status. But this is what their future. This is what their future lies. That's what his future lies. Is that?
So listen, right? I got something to say real quick when you're done. Right, so boom. So HLD was saying that look, Tank could sell any venue, and you was saying that too, and yeah, for sure. And the pay-per-views is a different story, bro. Listen, really, honestly, all that goes to show is that like we're in an era where everybody's streaming fights, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's just stealing the fights. Like that doesn't if he's going everywhere around the country, even across you know what I'm saying, across the sea, and he's selling out venues, bro, and everybody going out to watch him. And the pay-per-view numbers are like, they're still consistent. They're around 250, damn near every 300,000. You know what I'm saying? They're around there, still consistent, and that was before Ryan. And that all that is saying is that we're in an era where everybody is streaming fights, bro. If this that's not everything, bro. You put too much on that, bro. No, it ain't. If this was Mayweather era, bro, what you think? He's not gonna be selling 700,000, 800,000.
No. Yeah, but that's what. But we're not gonna talk about that.
In an era where everybody's shit, but he's not gonna sell 700,000.
Yeah, but we're not in that era no more.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. But you're putting too much of it about the streaming like a blame on that, bro. Now you gotta compare these numbers to the other people that are on pay-per-view. Like compare his numbers to the people that are on pay-per-view. It's not only because he's fighting other races and drawing different fan base. Everybody Mexicans love Tank Davis, my nigga.
That's true. Yeah.
You overemphasize.
Yeah.
I'm trying to feel that the reason you don't think you don't want, and it's not about thinking. You don't want Devin Haney to knock out Ryan Garcia because it'll water down what Tank Davis did. What the fuck? Bro, you are so hyped up on it, bro. You sound like a bitch that just... No, whoa, my man. Let me tell you one thing.
Listen.
I'm going to tell you this one time.
Hold on. Listen. We gotta keep it relaxed. I don't want to be like another channel that be doing that type of stuff. You feel me? So, like, don't listen. Y'all word is y'all opinion, and that's it. And it's only worth that much.
We don't do that here, bro.
Yeah, just relax, and that's it. But anyway, HLD. Listen. I know, but you're coming out of his name. That's different.
That came out wrong.
It came out wrong.
Honestly, like
it came out wrong.
Here with any of y'all, and next live, like I ain't about to be beefing with y'all. Like it's not. If we're getting hyped up on here, it's because we getting emotional about this. I love boxing, so I get hyped a little bit. I'm not saying.
And that's okay. And that happens in this sport. It happens.
He sounds like a female that is trying to figure out why I was at this club. Like, what type of thought process is that? I feel like
I know, but listen, we are a boxing community, right? So we're a boxing community, and we just gotta respect each other. That's all I want on my platform is respect. That's it.
Yeah, man. Keep it respectful, buddy. That's all, man. And when them names come out, the shit get crazy, bro.
Cause look, like even to this day, like if Bill Haney came on and what he did, he edited my channel. I still wouldn't even like be disrespectful. And what he did was he made me look a certain type of way, and that means more. That hurts more because you're trying to discredit me, and you have a name. So if I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying is I just want my peoples just to respect it.
When I said, bitch, I meant like a girl. I didn't mean like bitch in like the manner of like. Yeah, but that.
But a nana would have been better because it's nicer.
No matter what, we already get the point of it. Let's get back to boxing.
Let's get back to boxing. Let's get it.
Let's get back to boxing, Papa. All right, but I'm saying, Dan, like, what I was trying to say, what I was trying to do, it was, explain that and then apologize. So, like, I understand y'all get the point. So, like, opportunity, I'm quite sure he'll be back on. Yeah. Let's just get back to boxing, man.
So, listen, we're talking about some of the best fights that could possibly be made at 140 pounds. We're also talking about this weekend's fights with Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. There's a lot of people that we talk about the formula of making big fights happen, big attractions happen, the Mayweather blueprint. Obviously, Super Matias spoke upon that on the interview. Don't know if you been watching the interviews, Lorenzo, but salute to you for coming on the panel. Normally, you're one of the guys that are very controversially, so it's kind of funny to see you out here smoothing shit out.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? this platform is bigger than just boxing. It's also, you know what I'm saying? It's giving opportunity to young amateurs, pros, and we got to keep a certain level of integrity at all times. You feel me? I might play the devil's advocate, but I'm not going to go ahead and get a channel banned or make it seem like we don't have any integrity on this panel. You feel me? Y'all are absolutely right, for real, for real. Like, but that's why I was trying to say, like, I apologize. Like, I think at right now, I think at 140 Ortiz, I would love to see Ortiz in the Thea fight. Yeah, that'll be a good fight.
Okay.
You know, Ortiz and Matias. With a whole lot of these cats will be a good fight. Yeah, I just.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing. Home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. Did it get a little crazy in there? Did it get a little crazy in there? Man, that was the first time that's ever happened. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Phone lines are now open. Let's get some new people on the channel. Okay? Let's start this off. Different. Okay, we got the new call-ins. Thank you. Listen, it's not a big deal. Salute. We talk later. Well, we got Ali and Savage. What's going on?
I heard we was gangbanging. What's poppin'?
Stop it. Listen. This is boxing game. We get really emotional with this because it's passion. It's passion. You know what I mean? It's a passionate sport. You know what I mean? You get punched. You're sweaty. I gotta look at you. I gotta keep my composure. You know what I mean? I can't go crazy and animated, and then you might slip in and be sharp with a one, boom, right, 1-2, right down the pipe. I'm good with that. But listen, we back. What you thought? What you thought about the controversy that is about to pop off? What do you think about the Mayweather blueprint as far as what Subir Matias was speaking upon?
You said the Mayweather blueprint?
The Mayweather blueprint. Yeah, nah. Salute to Coda. Nah, I appreciate you for apologizing. What's going on, Bobby? Bobby Harris in the building. Salute.
Now,
So,
what Mayweather shit you talking about? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Oh man, so you know Mayweather always had a Latino, or he always fought someone that had a their own country backing.
Yeah, for the money.
Well, obviously it's obviously much more than that. It's different fan bases. It's different loyal fan bases that support certain, fighters. You know what I mean? There's a reason why we got, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions. What do you think his fan base is all about? What you think? What do you think 99% of that fan base is all about? You know what I mean? No, he's gonna have the Mexican fan base. He's gonna have more of a Latino fan base. You know what I mean? So when he got together and he fought, Oscar De La Hoya, they made a banger. You know what I mean? They made a banger. Um, and it stems more from just Mexican and Latinos. Obviously, we seen Manny Pacquiao and him. They made a banger. You know.
Yeah. They wanted. Well, the Mexican fan base want to see somebody knock shit out.
Right.
That's it. They want to see blood.
But my thing is with Bobby. You know about the Mexican and the Puerto Rican lineage when it comes down to fighting each other with big fights. Um, Subir Matias says that a fight with him and Pitbull Cruz would be bigger than the rematch with Tank and Pitbull Cruz. What do you think about that?
I'm gonna have to say that's a negative because any fight with Tank is
A
gonna be
banger. So you think it'll be a banger? Because also he said that this fight with Frank Martin, he said that look at the undercard, it's stacked with Latinos.
Yeah, no, I think Tank Davis is. I mean, he's the number one guy, and he's the drug. No, I think it's a no-brainer. I don't believe so.
Talk to me. Lorenzo, talk to me. What's your thoughts? Jackie Hernandez, thank you for the other $20. Appreciate La Reina del Boxeo. Thank you for the donation, Jackie Hernandez.
What does Jackie do for a living, bro? Because she...
Papa, stick to boxing. Let's go. No me habla de you know, mi gente.
In all seriousness, I think that Matias and Isak will be better, first and foremost, for boxing because it will set the tone for that division, as well as it will start to bring about what we call the cultural divide, the nation's division. So, what happens in boxing is there has to be a representative for the UK. There has to be a strong representative for Mexico. There has to be a strong representative for Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? In order for these nations to come together and there be a cultural support so that the promotional companies can go ahead and thrive off of it, because now you're getting viewers and people supporting them that wouldn't typically do it because now they have a representative who is a figure of a hero. And a lot of times, boxing is only comparable to people that are non-spectators of the sport if it is going to be brutal. And I believe that Matias was referring to Isak and him being more of a war, what just casuals would love to see, more so than a boxing enthusiast like myself and Mills. You know what I'm saying? We would love to see a war every now and then, but we are students of the game and we love the sweet science. Mm-hmm. So when we got the De Los Santos and Shakur Stevenson fight, everyone was complaining about the yawning. And then Mill and I and other people that are enthusiasts thought, like, you know what I'm saying? No, it was a good fight. We saw what they were doing, but it was a chess match. So Matias is saying right now, I think to rebirth boxing, to help revive it and get it to that thrilling Morales and Barrera or a Gotti versus a Floyd Mayweather or something of the sort. You know what I'm saying? You have to start building up these rivals. And I think that that's what boxing is lacking right now, and that's the reason why I believe it will be bigger. Because no matter who Tank fights, yes, he's going to be a draw, but we should not be contingent upon solely just Tank or Canelo. We should have multiple people that could put on those type of fights. So I do think it is more beneficial for a Matias and an Isak Cruz fight. And I do think it will still draw numbers because Isak has a strong following. And I do believe that he's probably going to pick up the mantle as soon as Canelo retires next year. So I agree with you 100% on what you're saying when it comes to the two representatives and things like that. The only reason why I mentioned Tank being more of a bigger draw is because Tank is more tied to Floyd. And if we're talking about, like you said, the more casual fans looking towards, these fights, the casual fans are not really they're usually they're not looking at both sides of the fighters. They're looking at, okay, Tank, who's Tank gonna fight? Is he a good enough fight for us to watch? Let's watch. I don't think anybody's gonna say, who's, the real people, the casuals will be more towards, I guess, a Tank fight, I feel. I can't speak for the casuals because I'm not a casual, but I feel like the casuals will look more forward towards a Tank fight than an Isak Cruz or, those guys of that caliber.
What about the stylistic matchup? I mean, we already, like we asked Zab Judah the same question. He actually likes the Matias and Pitbull Cruz just due to the fact that he never seen it. We never seen it. So it's like something that we never seen versus a rematch. But then it's like if you go up and say, "Hey, Tank hurt his hand, and we would like to see, how he would look if his hand wasn't hurt." So then you can also go that way. Um, in your eyes, as far as entertainment is concerned, Bobby, what would you rather want to see?
I mean, me personally, I'm a fan of Tank, and I just feel like there's a lot to Tank that we haven't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll always be excited about watching Tank fight anybody. But I like the other fight too. I like Isaac Cruz too. I like him a lot too. He's very entertaining. He's a front foot forward kind of fighter, and everybody likes those kind of fights. If I may, you mind if I chime in?
Why not? You're on the live, right?
All right, cool. No, I wanted him to finish the statement. That's why.
Appreciate you.
So what I was gonna say is that I understand the concept and the ideology that everyone visualizes Tank as this pay-per-view draw, and everyone loves his style of fighting. What I do not like about Tank representing boxing is that how do we hold so much merit in Gervonta Tank Davis as this premier fighter, the creme de la creme, but you don't ever see him against the Lomachenko. You don't ever see him against the Devin Haney. You don't see him in these pound-for-pound fights. Stop giving him these C+, B- fighters and saying, oh, man, he's so equitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of seeing, as a former fighter and now a coach, I'm sick of seeing Tank fight all these subpar-ass fighters. I want him to fight a Devin. I want him to stop us having conversations about that. So as far as me and my fan base and the people that I communicate with on a day-to-day basis, they say, man, let's talk about what's going to happen between Devin and Tank more so than what's going to happen between Tank and Matias. And the reason why I say that is because I do believe that there are enough people that are in Matias's division and within the same caliber range. Like I said, I'd rather see Jermaine Ortiz versus Matias, or I'd rather see De Los Santos versus Matias. I'd rather see, and there's a plethora of people. The list goes on, right? I'm just drawing a blank. But I'd rather see those matchups before I see Matias fight a Tank. One, he hasn't proven himself completely to fight a Tank. And then when are we going to start seeing Tank fight Devin? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just speaking from that standpoint. I do believe what you say, that Tank is an equitable fighter. I love him stylistically. I do believe he's a pound for pound. But I'm tired of seeing him fighting B-class fighters, man. That's just my opinion.
Do you believe he's like one of the pound for pound? When you say pound for pound, he means like, you mean like pound for pound, he's the best in that division?
I believe he's pound for when I use the word pound for pound, I mean it unilaterally in every weight division.
Okay.
You can't mention top 5 fighters of the world without mentioning Gervonta Tank Davis.
Okay.
But there's an asterisk there because you have not fought Loma, you have not fought Devin. Yeah, you have not fought those people.
He's my favorite fighter.
But the thing about it at this point in time is like we gotta understand at this point in time is that he's getting paid big money for these fights that we're talking about, that you're talking about already. The ones that, imagine if we got those fights, how much those fights would cost if we still get those. I'm an advocate for boxing to say, yo, I hope all these fights happen that we want. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna push that, but regardless of the fact, it's the money. He's a draw. Period. That was the whole point.
Yeah, and that's my main thing about it, is that no matter who he fights, he is the draw. No matter even if we do know there's fights that he hasn't taken, and even if we do know that there's questionable fights where we know he's gonna win those fights or not. Like
that's why when I had a problem with Greg Hackett, when I said that, yo, Conor Benn is a draw. He is, and where he's from, he's a draw. So why do you think people want to fight him? Because he got his own people.
Right.
I got my people, you got your people. I don't share anybody.
And I do believe that Gervonta Tank Davis does share an audience. I don't believe he has his sole proprietor audience. I do think that he does have a lot of the East Coast that supports him, obviously him being from Bmore. But I do believe that he will split some of the fan base when it comes to Devin, when it comes to other African American fan base or other people.
The hardcores only.
No. I'm not saying it from the standpoint of like
they share hardcore fans. That's what I'm saying. They share hardcore fans.
I think it would put people against the fence, and I'm not referring to. My apologies for using the Devin example because that was definitely a bad example. Yeah, it was. I caught myself when I was saying it. I was like, damn it, I should have said it. But I do believe people that are Gervonta Tank Davis fans, if you have these famous stars that rock with him and people that are just, that come from the trenches that support him, seen his upbringing, I get that fan base, and they're going to rock with him through and through. And I do believe when they do believe in you as much as they believe in Gervonta Tank Davis, you will never see your pay-per-view
your pay-per-view purchases drop. You know what I'm saying? But unlike Devin and Ryan, obviously we see that they had to go on sale. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll tell you exactly. So, I'll tell you one thing, right? We complain that like some people be like, all right, we can talk about stylistic matchups all we want and why fights don't happen, and it's always about the business and it's always about A side, B side. But one thing we can't complain about with Tank is that he's already developed into that pay-per-view attraction. You know what I mean? So what what Coda said, look at Devin Haney's back end with Regis, una mierda. You know what I mean? Then you got one with a guy that he has a country behind them, Loma. Okay, now we got some numbers. Now we talking here. You know what I'm saying? So I get 100%. You know what I mean? But the thing about it is that
Cambosis could pull a draw.
And why also do you think that people were calling out Tank all the time? They were calling him out because of the cheque.
The only reason why people fight Tank is because of the revenue.
They're
willing to risk their career based off of the revenue. But I'm tired of talking about. I'm talking about it, Mill, not from the financial standpoint. I get the money aspect of it. I'm sold. I believe you guys 1,000% there. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the revenue at the end of the day. But I'm talking about from a true enthusiast, the person who bled for the sport, and the person who's currently coaching boxing. When do we get the four horsemen? When do we get this? I mean,
no, and I hear you, Lorenzo. You 100%. I'm with you on that. But a guy like you can never. A guy like you. Look at. Hold on, Lorenzo. A guy like you can never say a fighter's ducking them because you have to understand. Not saying that you don't understand, but you have to put that business in factor of why fights don't happen.
Yeah, and Devin asking for the same thing that Ryan got is crazy.
The reason,
but yo, there's Hirsche or Niche, right? Because they're fighting this weekend.
Man, all I know is that is the lamest thing I've probably heard you say, and I rock with you, Mill. But for you to say that we can't say someone's ducking, Canelo ducked Benavidez, and I do either Tank or Devin is ducking one another. You feel me? And I do think that
he said he'll fight. He said he'll fight. He said he'll fight him for 150 to 200 mil. What we talking about? He named the price.
Boy, Mayweather didn't even make that money. What are you talking about?
No, Mayweather did make that money, and
Manny Pacquiao one time.
Huh?
He did in one fight, but not
at one fight. But come on, man, none of them are at that.
No, I understand, but he's just But as a businessman, you aim high and figure out what you get. Come on, you're not gonna sell your car for $5,000 and put it up for $5,000. You're not gonna put it up for $5,000 if you want it for $5,000. You're gonna put it up for $75,000. You're gonna put it up for $65,000.
If you're on the block and you believe you're the toughest dude or you believe you're the best, man, whoever's in my weight division, anyone can get it anytime.
But you on the block though?
Yeah, no, that's one of.
Yeah, you on the block. These guys have guys with suit and ties, and they want percentages as well.
Yeah, I think that's why you have a team behind you to control your balls between your brains. I'm pretty sure Tank wants to fight all these guys. I'm pretty sure Tank wants to get in there with all the top guys, but he got people like Mayweather and his team behind him saying, "Hey, you know what, Tank? You don't need that. You're the best. You move when you want to move. You fight when you want to fight. You make action when you take action. Let these little dogs bark all they want."
I think I said it on here not too long ago. Like, I think
at the end of the day, in his $1 million house, and he's letting all that shit marinate. He's letting it all marinate.
I think when Floyd agreed and with Canelo, like, the way he's moving, like, business wise, I think it's because he understands what Canelo's doing. I think, like, people are, like, coming at Canelo or whatever, and they're saying that he's not going to fight. But I think he is going to fight. But I think they are going to make that fight happen, you know what I'm saying, before he retires. I think they definitely are. I just know, I just understand that, like, Mayweather understands what, like, Canelo's trying to do. Like, he's, if he's going to fight Benavidez, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to make that, like, his retirement check, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not really a big guy at 168, and Benavidez is like 26 years old. Like, he's gonna keep growing. So he's just now at 168. He's gonna grow.
Hey yo, put that 150 on the table and let's see what he does.
Yeah, I don't think it's no secret that Canelo. He's not gonna beat Munguia. I don't think that's no secret. You hear it here first on Mill City. Canelo will not beat Munguia. He is not going to beat Munguia.
Whoa. Lorenzo Fight Boxing Gym says right here on Mill City Boxing, Munguia beats Canelo Alvarez.
Wow. And Cotto might agree.
Big statement. That's a big statement. I like that.
It is. I see this stuff firsthand, Mill. And I do believe that Munguia is too tall of an order for Canelo. He could take a punch. He's strong. And he's giving a punch like a man. He got cardio. Like that fight with Derevyanchenko was fight of the year last year, bro. Like they went for poor. And Derevyanchenko, like he's not a big name, but he has fought all the big names. He's got robbed in a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? He's a great fighter. So yeah, Munguia, I agree, bro. Like if Canelo wins this fight, like he's gonna impress me. You know what I'm saying? Because
there you go.
I was saying the same thing.
Yeah, and I like that statement that you made, Coda. I like that you said that it's gonna impress you. That's good because you know what? There's a lot of people that believe that this is just a whitewash type of a fight. I do think this is a tough fight. But this is gonna play to experience at the end. And at the end of the day,
two people that I know that are creditable in Canelo's camp that are sparring partners. Two people that I could even say that, and they're actually up and comers. You know what I'm saying? But that are solid work. And I know the people personally that are all in Munguia's camp, and the people that they've flown in even from different countries to give Munguia sparring. And Munguia's sparring partners completely outweigh the sparring partners that Canelo's been working with. I know two people that are in Canelo's camp, and I know every person that's in Munguia's camp. Yeah, but I'm just saying different than in the life. Yeah, the Munguia's camp is a lot different than Canelo's camp right now.
Yo, this is gonna be a war.
Huh?
It's gonna be a war.
Kind of made it easy work. He did fight these guys, you know what I'm saying? But when you fight, couldn't take a punch. Some walker over, you know what I'm saying? So, but I still agree with the Munguia comment for sure. Like, I really do. People are sleeping.
Canelo stops Munguia. Late rounds.
Canelo does not stop Munguia whatsoever. Munguia will be a lot better fighter in my eyes if he beats Canelo. Like,
yo,
that would be
great fight.
Got this stigma over him.
Like, it's a great fight.
Not really good. Like, Munguia. Listen, Munguia is very good. I think he's a very good fighter. Man, he's getting better. His best attribute is that he's a very good hustler. He likes to throw punches and bunches. Yes, sir. I see in the fight where Canelo will, like Mill City said, experience will take over, and he will close up them gaps.
Yes.
Munguia likes to throw a lot of punches, which is good, but that also opens up a lot more opportunity for counting. Sometimes he does throw them wide. All right, let me. You know how you guys. Your name? What's your name, sir? I think it's Bobby Harris. Bobby. Okay. Yeah, there it is, Bobby. Pleasure to meet you, man. My name is Lorenzo of Fight Boxing, and I wanted to say, when you mentioned the experience right now in the ring, right? Yes. So what happens is a lot of people equate to the amount of time that you've been boxing as an expertise. You have a different look. You've had so many rounds. And honestly, at the end of the day, experience only holds so much merit. You get what I'm saying? It's always contingent upon your IQ. When you have seasoned people in your camp, when you've had 50-plus fights, there isn't anything Canelo can throw new at this gentleman or present that Munguia hasn't seen. Right. Experience other than just the crowd cheering, and Munguia has fought in front of big crowds. Right. The fights aren't going to startle him.
You think? Hold on. I like what you're saying, but I want you to answer this while you do it because you're making like great points and stuff. But when we talk about experience, right? Who in Munguia's and resume that you believe that you could say that's compatible to the resume of Canelo's when it comes to experience?
Okay, I get the person that he just knocked out that Canelo just fought.
John Ryder? Oh, that's not a good name. That's not a good name.
Don't give that face. Don't give that face. I'm giving you a unilateral dude that they fought. No, I'm giving you a dude that they both fought.
Yeah.
Two different results. The triangle thing don't work. John Ryder. No, listen to what I'm saying. John Ryder was putting paws on Canelo.
Okay.
And was eating every one of his shots.
Okay.
Canelo was also.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
In a dustpan.
Okay.
And dropped him. And John Ryder did not touch Munguia nearly as much.
Okay.
Not even a fraction, because they were exchanging blows. So many people thought, like, damn, why can't Canelo finish this guy?
Okay.
Yeah, but I also think I'm just using that most recent.
No, but let him finish because I cut him off too.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So what I was gonna say is that there are people that you say, okay, who on Canelo's record obviously lines up with Munguia's? We can say zero. We can say zero people. All right. But what I can say is this: is that when you have a mind like a Freddie Roach that brings in outside work, that from different countries, different coaches that teach you how to become a seasoned fighter and equip you with the ability to take down the tall task of that champion. It isn't like Canelo's going to go.
Can I stop you one more time? Can I stop you one more time?
Yeah.
So you said either Canelo, like you said vice versa, right? Like who in Canelo is like a Munguia. You said that. So I would say if the best version, for instance, I don't think a Munguia beats Triple G. First of all, I don't think you might get him in the late end, but I don't think the best that Triple G 1 and 2.
Your argument holds no merit because you're talking about you're comparing.
Because you're working on you're working through triangle theories. So I'm trying to.
No. You're talking about past resume. That's great. I get it.
You just talked about John Ryder, bro.
Canelo had opportunities that Munguia hasn't had yet, but yet they're still in the ring together. At the end of the day,
the whole topic, the top topic was the experience. The topic.
I know what it is, but you're not allowing me to finish my statement because you keep giving me these examples of resume.
No, because I wanted to correct the part. I think a Triple G.
You can't correct my opinion.
Well, you also said that who in Canelo. You didn't even answer me back with that. Like what about a Triple G? Why couldn't that name be a Munguia?
Why would what? My apologies, my phone started ringing.
Why wouldn't the only difference that I see in a Golovkin and a Munguia, what Munguia might be a little bit bigger and probably punches and he might punch maybe like I don't know 5 or 10 more punches around. I don't know.
The reason why I say the camp is important is because you are as good as the people that are keeping you sharp. If I pull in a bunch of nobodies to spar my fighter to go face the beast, then you're not equipping your fighter with proper rounds. Okay, right. Canelo has 2 people that I know personally that I talk to every day that says, man, we're his best work and we give him the most rounds. And even then, stylistically, we're not Munguia. Then I see personally with my own eyes every week or every other week the people that are in the ring with Munguia, and I'm like, yo, these cats do have power, the stature, the strength. They're seasoned people. Don't think that.
Yeah, you know what? Check this out, right? Steve Gifford, right? Steve Gifford was in camp with Boo Boo Andres. He was here talking about everything, right? He's saying, "Yo, I'm gonna bet my money on Boo Boo." I said, "What? I don't give a damn who you in camp with. Put my money on Benavidez," and I cracked it.
Yeah. Now, obviously, Boo Boo and Benavidez is a different thing. The reason being, Boo Boo should have took a tune-up fight, and Boo Boo could have done a lot better.
No, I know. I don't want to get you sidetracked, but I just wanted to let you know you can see whatever you see in camp, and I can have a guy that's actually sparring the bull and feeling the punches, and I still don't care.
Since Mill doesn't allow me to finish the camp statement, I'll say like this. All right, we'll wash my camp theory.
Yeah.
I just was saying that. All right, we'll say that I believe that Munguia has a better camp right now than Canelo. That's all I'm saying. Now, he says that holds no merit. Then I'm going to go to this one then. My next point is there is nothing that Canelo is going to do to change stylistically his presentation towards Munguia. And everyone knows that if you eliminate that left hand, what does Canelo present to the fight? And I'm just wondering.
Yo, chill. Yo, Canelo knocked people out with both hands, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying that he doesn't hold power. Say he's a left-handed fighter.
How you want it? Do you want the left hand with Kovalev or do you want the right hand with Amir Khan? Like, what you want?
Yeah, I want the right hand that couldn't drop rider. You know, only the 3-punch Canelo in high guard. Say he comes out, he came with, Erislan Dulara, you know what I'm saying? Bobbing and weaving and more light on his feet. And, Canelo he's not like a one-dimensional fighter. Like, he definitely is. Like that recently because, he just feels so superior to his competition. So he felt superior to Bivol then? So then here, I'll give you guys what happened to Bivol. Yeah, exactly. He went up to 175. Yeah, Bivol is exactly what
he stepped up in division, bro. Yo, no. I'll give you the answer. I'll give you the answer to that one. What happened to Charlo when he moved up in division?
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? The thing is about Munguia is I don't see no special effects, man. Hey, I agree. Special effects you see from Canelo. People got a way different setup than any other American fighter. The point you trying to make, bros.
No, I Bobby, continue to cook. You're saying that he don't have no special effects. I like that statement. Talk about it. What you mean by that? You there? Smash a like button. Smash a like button.
I think that's what they like. Mill.
Yeah.
I think that if we just go off of let's just go off of the most recent fights. You can let's just use the past 3 fights. What was Canelo's past 3 fights? Yeah, his past 3 fights been the worst ones though. Exactly. You're only as good as your last fight.
Yo, I have a friend that's just like Lorenzo. He'll ask you questions while getting a point across and shit. No, I said I have like 2 friends of mine that when they try to grab a point, they'll ask you like 2 or 3 questions, so you could just hear the vibes, understand, and then my man Coda goes, "No, wait, the last 3, that was the last, that was the worst ones."
We're talking about Canelo from 5 years ago. We're not talking about Canelo that's currently the fighter.
I understand that too.
Why are you guys talking about fights from 10 years ago that hold no damn merit compared to his last 3 performances?
Because you know that the guy that's in front of you, the guy in front of you is gonna pose a certain type of threat. It's like
you're saying he fought Triple G, so that holds merit to his last 3 fights. No, if he's downhill, if he looks like he's depleting, if he looks like his career is coming to an end, then maybe that's the fucking truth. But you guys are afraid to see it because you guys are trying to make something out of it. I'm not even a Canelo fan, bro. His last 3 fights were for real. He's only 32 years old, and people are pushing his age more. I feel like, he fought Bivol, and Bivol's the exact type of style that he has problems with. I feel like he all right, cool. You got this.
I like your take. I like your take, Lorenzo. I'm not.
No, I got a specific question for you, Cotto. I got one for you right now. What's up? How do you feel about Earl Spence's last fight, and how do you feel what he deserves to go into? Do you believe he deserves the title right away? No. Well, how come?
Fedora didn't either.
The champion that he lost to is trying to get a shot at that title. Do you believe that Earl Spence going up to 54 deserves the fight against who won between Tim Tszyu and I just answered that. Huh? I just answered that. No, I thought you were referring to Crawford. My bad. No, I said no. He doesn't deserve that fight. That's why, and I'm saying because Crawford's also going to 154. Well, I don't get it. How come Earl Spence, who was undisputed champion for many years, he wasn't undisputed. But then Earl Spence wasn't undisputed.
Wah.
He had 3 Oh, my bad. I thought he was undisputed. My bad. No, and then he fought Crawford for undisputed. Crawford beat him. So the guy that he fought and lost to is also going to 154, and he wants a shot at the title. So how Spence get it?
Cocina. Cocina pie. Cocina pie. Cocina pie.
All right. So do you believe that Errol Spence at any point in time deserves a shot at the title? Absolutely. Why not? His last performance.
But what's the point? What's the point, Lorenzo? Though.
What I'm trying to say is that his last performance depicts that he deserves the tune-up fight first before he gets right back in the ring after that horrific. But you talking about Canelo? This? I mean, listen to me and you, it's not a tune-up fight because we're kind of seeing Munguia as a real, competition.
It is.
Everybody else kind of like we were saying, it is kind of a tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying? Like people are looking at it as a tune-up fight. Like they're not looking at Munguia, and Charlo was a tune-up fight, bro. That guy came up.
That was a tune-up.
You genuinely believe that the last three performances, Canelo Alvarez. Look at what he did to Charlo, bro. That was his last performance. So if we going about last performance, he cooked Charlo.
Wait a minute, that wasn't a tune-up. That shit was target practice. What you talking about, tune-up?
I mean, that's what tune-up is for the concept.
Shit, nah, target practice. That means you're not even supposed to be in the same goddamn ring at all. Tune-up is supposed to tune-up. You're supposed to knock the rust off. You ain't knocking shit off with that performance.
Who wins out of Munguia and Charlo? Munguia. All right. So Munguia is a better predecessor than Charlo, right? Yeah, that's why he fought Charlo before. Now he's going to fight Munguia.
Small Charlo or big Charlo? Yo, small Charlo or big Charlo? I think that makes a difference. But damn, it's hard to believe in the Charlos right now, man. Yeah. I don't need. Yeah, get the Charlo name out of here. They're not taking it serious.
Last performance, and that's Canelo's last performance. Yeah, going into the fight, a lot of people believe, that Charlo, which I didn't think
Hell no.
to put that weight on and be able to compete in there like his first fight.
Bro.
A lot of people believe that he was gonna go in there and possibly be able to get in and out, and get in fast enough and get out.
All due respect, Coda. What color were they?
I'm sorry?
Those people that you were speaking upon, what color were they?
I ain't talking.
Come on, bro. Nobody really believed it like that. That was straight biasness.
Bro, I was on a couple medias, bro, that people were believing. I'm talking about there's interviews, dude. Like interviews of coaches, professional coaches saying like, yo, you know what, Charlo, you know what I'm saying? Charlo might give him competition. And I don't understand how that was a thought. You know what I'm saying?
To my peoples, yo, they're my peoples. When you hear my peoples, yo, my peoples.
Back to the point at hand.
No, that's not true.
What makes you believe that Canelo presents an experience that Munguia has not seen? Because if you can name one, I'll wait. He collected the belts at 168. He didn't fight one. What was the question? No random dude at 168. He fought Caleb Plant. He went and collected the belts. How many fights did he have at 68? He went up to lightweight. How many fights did he have at lightweight? He picked up a title at light heavyweight. And came back. You're not answering the question.
He's breaking down all the fights.
How many fights does he have at 68? How many fights does he have at 68?
Munguia?
No, Canelo.
Damn, you should ask that question to Munguia.
The reason why I'm not asking it towards Munguia because we know Munguia is going in as the bigger fighter.
I mean, he hasn't bet. In reality, he hasn't shown that on resume.
To be honest, it really doesn't matter to me who's the bigger fighter.
This could be the same. This could be the same thing.
Really, for me, the reason why I'm saying is that win because the experience will overcome everything.
Absolutely.
What experience are you guys referring to that Canelo can present that Munguia hasn't seen and no one's yet? I know what you're saying, bro. That Canelo hasn't really defended his titles versus a 168-pounder. I understand that. I get that. And that's a fact, actually. That is a fact. So,
look at it from that standpoint.
With that style, with that style.
It means nothing because he's a lot, and all that.
What you mean don't mean nothing? He's fighting smaller opponents to defend his titles.
Yeah, but he took that from Plant. That's a real 168 pounder.
Experience that he presents. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's a real 168 pounder. And also Callum Smith. Hold on. Callum Smith is a real 168 pounder that can't even make 168 anymore. That's now at 175.
That's what I was saying. He collected the belts, bro. He became undisputed.
So what are we really saying?
But since then, he hasn't defended.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's not, it's like Bobby said, it's not the size, it's the experience, guys.
Okay, and that's what I'm asking. What is the experience, and what can he present to Munguia?
All right, so your answer is that.
Yo, but
that means nothing in the ring, man.
Lorenzo comes back and says, though, your last fight is your latest fight is what is what you're at. That's what you should be graded.
Right, which he's right. He's right about that.
He collected.
He's right about that.
He became undisputed. His answer is like your latest fight is what you should be graded on.
Right about that.
And he hasn't defended his belts versus 168 pounder. And we know that Munguia's coming in as a natural 168 pounder and even bigger than Canelo. And he actually has real skills. So
nigga, Munguia's coming from 154, bro.
I understand, Lorenzo. I understand.
Yo, and in reality, Munguia is really not a 168 pounder. That's real facts. He's a 54 pounder. He started his career at 54.
Because he was a Canelo.
Huh? No, Canelo started even lower than that. What are we talking about?
He started lower.
Started at, in reality, those Mexican fights that he started at 140.
Nah, you think so?
Yeah, I remember, of course.
No, he started when he was a little kid in Mexico.
Oh, yeah, 15 years old. That's right.
Yeah, he started when he was like 13 years old. That's why when he got to the United States, he was already freaking 40 and 0.
As a welterweight. And then he got that breakout fight with Canelo at 54. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Munguia started at 54. I remember.
Yeah, but bro, all right, he's grown though, bro. Like he's actually bigger than Canelo. He's big.
So I think talking about size and weight is irrelevant when it comes to this fight. To be honest.
Yeah, but Munguia got what I was trying to say. We understand.
All right. So how about this? Has Munguia got punched by anybody like a Canelo? How about that?
No.
Not even close, right?
Listen, I believe off of what my eyes have seen.
Yeah, but that's, you feel me, Lorenzo? We already passed that, Lorenzo. We already passed that. We already.
If and how, listen, I'm telling you.
We passed that, Lorenzo.
I'm telling you,
Lorenzo, you could get punched in your mouth. You can get punched in your mouth with the kid. I'm still not gonna believe you.
Mill, you know, I stay in wild card. So my thing is this. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if Benavidez was, let's just hypothetically speak, if Benavidez was in Munguia's camp, would that make a difference? No. Well, if Benavidez was in Munguia's camp, would that make a difference? No. It wouldn't?
Yes, hell yeah.
I'm just saying, the people that are inside the camp are a lot more equitable than the people that are in.
They're not better BF though.
That's a perception. Let's
just say this. Let's just hypothetically.
Yeah, will never be a better beater.
I'm just saying. Let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right. You guys don't know what you guys don't know, right? Right. And Mill can concur. I'm there every week. Yeah. So I'm telling you, the people that Munguia has in his camp are not from his weight class. There are two people that are in his weight class, and everyone else is superior to his weight class.
Son piralatas. That's what they are.
I have no doubt that Munguia is having the best training camp of his whole freaking life.
Oh yeah, with Freddie Roach.
I have no doubt.
See, con Freddy.
He's on some Ivan Drago shit right now, I bet you. What I'm saying is, when it comes to him walking down the aisle with the lights on and the pressure's on, and where everybody's looking at Munguia and saying, "What are you gonna do now against the best fighter in the world?"
se cagan encima.
I want to see how he shows up and if he shows up, and that's where experience comes in. Very, very, very experience is. I mean, come on, experience is almost number one. You can have the best training camp you want. If you don't have the experience of being in those kind of fights, you're gonna be lost.
He's gonna fart.
Watch. Hold on. Bobby made one point. The one point that I did not want anyone to make. That was the only one point that I was looking. Everything else I had an argument for. That was the only one point.
No, you did it. No, you did it.
You just wouldn't let me articulate it. It's just that once you guys unilaterally teamed up, you guys wouldn't let me make any points.
Yo, lateral teamed up.
Unilaterally teamed up. Go ahead, Lauren. So Bobby said the only thing that could defeat Munguia is the weight and the pressure of him walking from backstage to the stage, and is it going to be too big for him?
Not the only thing. No, not the only thing. Not the only thing. Let him finish. Not the only thing.
Let me say that's the only thing, because Canelo he has a subpar jab. He has horrible feet. He doesn't throw punches and bunches. Yo. He's not sitting there presenting something that other people have.
And he's still winning, though, then. So if you want to put it like that, because I'm on your side, bro. Remember this. If you want to put it like that,
he's winning against two. Name his last 5 fights.
And he's still beating these guys.
Name his last 5 fights and tell me how great of a performance he put on.
Bro, he's still winning, though.
Name his last 5 fights, sir.
His last 5th fight was Devin. He lost that one. Then he fought Triple G, and then he beat him. Then he fought Ryder, right? Yeah, Ryder. Then he won. Then he fought Jamal Charlo. Well, that's last fight. Before that, Caleb Plant, right? No.
Yo, Derek Achenko, they thought Munguia lost that fight.
Yeah, but Canelo ain't putting that much output though. He's not. He's like, that's why Munguia had a problem, because the output of Derevyanchenko. Yeah, and like, I'm on his side. I think Canelo.
Yeah, I don't think Munguia is gonna throw as much.
But I don't think, bro, you're making the right point.
I am making the right point, but I just said no. How am I not? I just literally said Canelo doesn't have the output. Canelo doesn't have a jab. Canelo doesn't have the height nor the
distance. Because that's man. You don't get to the level of Canelo. Right now one of the best fighters in the world, and he got all that.
Yo, Canelo got a jab, Papa.
I mean, once you get to a certain level, you can't say fighters are not good at certain. Yeah, bro, he just performing versus a certain fighter how he want to perform, bro, for real. Like, all right, so then high guard up, bro. High guard up and
so then what was the body? We'll just use his last fight. We'll use his last fight. How come Munguia had a better performance against Ryder than Canelo did?
That's the kind of that never works, bro. Look at Canelo did. Look at Canelo already beat him up. Hitman Hearn.
No, he didn't beat him up.
Duran and Leonard, bro, that don't work. That never works. The triangle theory never works, bro. Never.
Then why are you guys referring to his experience in regards to the resume?
He fought Mayweather when he was in the last.
Listen to the fucking question. Damn. Y'all listen to the most experienced fighter, I think. Let me form the question, because you guys hear one part and then it's done.
Good.
All right. So when you guys understand that the triangle theory does not make any sense when I'm utilizing it, correct?
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. So then when I said, when it pertains to the individual's resume, I don't believe that fights from 10 years ago, 5 years ago, hold any merit going into this fight, because that individual is evolved. So I do believe that if we can base it off of our last 5 fight performances, we will be able to identify what type of Canelo's going into this fight.
Bro, if you base it off that, Charlo should have won. Charlo something real quick. Charlo should have beat Canelo then.
No, that's not a good point either, Cota.
No, that's not a good point.
Yeah, who, me?
Yeah, Cota, that's not a good point. He's undersized.
Lorenzo, I got you something real quick?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, go ahead.
Because I've been following you for a while now, because I'm watching Mill City every time, and I'm actually a big fan of yours. And I know that you say that you have an unbelievable amateur record, don't you? Yeah, it's like something like 200 or something like that. 215, yeah. So in every one of those fights that you have had, you have to walk out of the fight and say you put something in your toolbox. You have learned something new to make yourself a better fighter. Every one of those fights you have had. Even if you dominated a fight, you put something in your toolbox that you learned. Beautiful point. Yes or no? Yes. Fire. So what I'm saying is throughout, hold on, because I let you speak. Throughout, no, you didn't.
Nigga, you go cut him off. He only talked for like 20 seconds.
Hold on, I'm talking about Canelo's whole career. I'm not talking about his last 5 fights. Yeah, we can, as you know, trainers and fighters look at his last 5 fights. But Canelo as an individual, I don't think there's nothing that Munguia will throw at him where Canelo will say, "Oh shit, I'm uncomfortable." I just don't see it happening. The biggest uncomfortable I've ever seen Canelo was maybe Triple G and Caleb Plant, and I thought Caleb Plant was running away with.
Well, obviously Bivol.
He got caught.
Bivol, obviously.
Bivol. And obviously.
That's the most problem, right? Because he deserved that L.
I don't see Munguia giving Canelo those kind of problems where it's like Bivol, because Bivol is just a whole different kind of fight. He's not an up and down fighter. Bivol got a phenomenal jab, right hand jab, which you don't see fighters do nowadays. They don't teach you that here in the United States. Bivol's footwork. Bobby, real quick. Yes. The one threat that I was trying to make that Munguia does pose against Canelo is I know that Munguia is going to take the fight to Canelo. Right, and I agree with you. I think that's his only chance. No, and so when I seen Munguia train, and I know that Munguia can't fight off his back foot, what's going to happen is him and Canelo are. And then when you said about my boxing experience, I knew going into every fight, first and foremost, that I stuck to the same game plan that my father and my old coach, Virgil Hunter, set. You're going in and out, bro. Every time. No, yeah, because someone keeps calling me. There was a continuous five points that I had to touch on in amateurs every time, and I did it every time. And I executed it. And I never left the basics. Everything was Nobody should. Yeah. Right. It was always the basics. And what I do believe is that Canelo lacks a lot of the basic fundamentals that can make him a better fighter. Right. And what I'm seeing is that he doesn't work off the jab. He doesn't parry. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't answer that phone when he's tagging down to the body. He doesn't follow the hook up with the left hand. You know what I'm saying?
Canelo doesn't parry? Wait a minute. Some of that, I'm liking some of your points, and then you're ending off like real, like blurry for me. Because you're talking about fundamentals, and yeah, maybe he widens up on some of these power hooks.
What he's saying is that Canelo doesn't stick to the basics enough. Yeah, but listen, what you're saying, Lorenzo,
yeah, and I can see what Lorenzo's saying as far as him trying to pick that one power shot and not stick to the basic. I see that part too. I see those points.
He doesn't stick to the basics now. He doesn't stick to the things that are gonna.
But he don't parry. I mean, that's what he do. He don't really like that. That's what the high guard is.
Out of all the experience that you have and all the fights that you have, you always had the same game plan going into every fight. You said. Pretty much, it was basically the exact same thing. But you have to admit that every style of different fighter had to change your style in a certain way.
Adjust.
The only thing that would change is how I would split the jab, or if they went southpaw, I went southpaw. But it was the exact same fundamentals. Keep them at the jab, my levels. Right. Make sure I caught their timing. I countered appropriately. If I wasn't the first to jab, I was the first to counter. Eliminate their jab. You know what I'm saying? Work my L patterns, work my C patterns, work my O patterns. It's the same thing. If they came to me, I moved back. I shuffled back 2 times. I made sure that I backed up and utilized my stick. It was the exact same fundamentals.
Yeah, but you had to adjust though in some fights.
I understand that. But all I did was capitalize on their inadequates. All I did was capitalize on their lack of teaching. That was it. I did not adjust my game plan. All I did was throw the favorable punches based off of their lack thereof.
Well, that's not game plan. That's more so IQ. Game plan is like, all right, well, are you gonna keep the pressure, or are you gonna out or box them and then sit down on your punches? Are you gonna move
back? Are you gonna move laterally? Are you gonna have him run into something? We can hold on. We can all agree. We can all agree that styles make fights, right?
Yeah, maybe sometimes. Yeah.
Do styles make fights? Maybe. We're gonna say maybe.
Sometimes.
Okay. So when you're fighting the guy on the opposite side, you have to see what cards he's having, so you can throw what cards you gotta throw. Yes or no?
Yep.
No, because if you stick to your game plan, you don't allow anyone to distort what you're doing. My dad said, even if you say you got 200 something fights, you gotta tell me 200 of the guys you fought came with the same style that you had, then you got the recipe then. 1,000% was the same thing. Stay behind the fucking jab. At amateur level, listen, at an amateur level, it's a lot different than it is in the pro game. You get what I'm saying? 100%. So what we're talking about when we're talking about amateurs, yes, there was times when we went in there, my dad, we had the exact same outline every time. My dad said, make sure that you touch these 5 points. Yeah, but that's IQ.
You know what it was, Lorenzo? Your father paid the judges and shit every single time, 200 times. You heard? I'm playing with you, Lorenzo.
My father fought. Don't get mad because my father was in my life and yours wasn't.
Ooh.
Chill. Don't do that. Nah, he knows he's my guy. Nah, chill. You don't do that though.
Yo. Lorenzo always goes hits. He be hitting behind the low, low blows and all that shit.
He was a judge. That's why. He was a judge.
Yeah.
And then your uncle was the referee. So I understand. I get it. Yeah, ain't no way in hell was the commissioner.
He had it like Ryan. You heard? He had it like Ryan.
Ain't no way in hell you had 215 fights and you didn't adjust at some point. Listen, what you're saying is IQ. What you're saying is IQ, bro. It's not game plan. You're saying that because you're saying that because you probably in your fighting career you probably had to make adjustments. But I'm telling you that if you utilize, listen, just because one thing isn't working doesn't mean you give up on it. My father told me, he said, you know what, if your jab's not landing, don't give up on it, keep throwing that motherfucker. For sure. Keep throwing it. That's IQ though. Game plan. Lorenzo, let me ask you a question. Do you think Mayweather came in with the same game plan every time? Huh? Do you think Mayweather came in with the same game plan every time? 1,000%. Hell no. 1,000%. He says it a million times. Champions are judged. If you're the best, you adjust. Champions adjust. You adjust. Listen to what you're saying, man, and listen to what I'm saying. All right? You adjust according to the person's inadequates, but you do not change stylistically who the fuck you are. You stay who you are. But style isn't game plan. I never said nothing about style. What I'm saying is that we got different opinions on what a game plan is to what IQ is in style. Like game plan is like more either like pressure or like, you're either gonna pressure this fight, you're gonna sit in front of him, you're gonna make him come to you, you're gonna run him into something. That's for me, that's game plan. Like and then you change it, and then you go by round strategy. All right, so what I'm saying, IQ to me is let me enlighten you. Let me enlighten you. See certain flaws and then you attack those flaws. Let me enlighten you. Let me enlighten you because I'm just saying my opinion. Maybe you're right. I know that's what I'm saying. I'm wrong. I didn't say you were wrong. I didn't say you were wrong. You're not wrong. I agree with what you're saying, but I'm also going to try to edify you here. In my household, the way I was raised was our game plan is the fundamentals, and we capitalize on the inefficiencies of the other person. So if a person could not move to the right, they cannot move to the left. The jab was non-existent. They were a one-handed fighter. All they can do was Soviet style in and out. They threw punches and punches. We stuck to the fundamentals. If a person is pursuing you, what do? All right, cool. I'm going to lateral to the right. I'm going to lateral to the left.
Word.
The game plan is the same. You use the exact same. The game plan is always the same. My dad always used to say this. The person that throws, punches that are thrown at you are nothing but questions. And whoever answers the most questions correctly at the end of the fight wins. So if a person is pursuing me, okay? If an individual is pursuing me, I have a defensive game plan, which I've practiced numerous of times. I'm either going to parry it, bow down. I'm going to step back 2 times and I'll step to the right. I'm going to sit there, double step back, and I'm going to pivot to the left. Or I'm going to go ahead and get on my horse and I'm going to relocate, not run. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight fire with fire. Those were the game plans because they were characteristics and tools that I had. And the game plan was always contingent upon what the opponent was presenting.
and what I knew I needed to execute. I knew that I needed to work my north, south, and west. My father always said, work north, east, south, and west. And for those who don't know what that is you have judges lined up at the north of the ring, the west of the ring, the south of the ring, and the east of the ring. And you have to jab.
I'm gonna tell you, I appreciate the whole tutorial. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. The shit was fire. But I gotta say, I got to go. I've been on here for like long enough. I think it's been over 2 hours.
I think I might think so too. I don't know if he beats him, but he definitely gives him more problems than whatever anybody thinks. For sure.
Well, appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. I'm gonna have to log out and get to the gym. Appreciate y'all.
Salute, bro. All right, take care, you guys. All you guys. Be
Absolutely.
safe.
Blessings, man. Make sure you guys go out your way. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to the channel. And subscribe. Make sure you become a member. The link is in the comments. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all for coming on. God bless y'all. And, we'll be back with another one tomorrow at 12 p.m. Okay? So God bless. On to the next. And hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. That was interesting. I'm out.